imagine this. You are walking through a pitch black room, one foot in front of the other. Then suddenly, the floor disappears. What saved you? A function. Not the boring math kind you ignore in school, but the kind that governs the very logic of existence. Yes, functions, the most underestimated concept in the entire universe. People think they are just input-output machines. But what if I told you they are the laws of perception, the blueprint of cause and effect? And today, we are about to rip apart everything you thought you know about them. This is not just a math lesson. This is a full-scale mental renovation. Let me ask you something. What do you call something that only responds to one kind of touch, but not the other? Something that moves forward, but never backward. You call it one-to-one. You call it injective. But in life, are you injective? Or do you loop back, reflect, repeat? Just like a function that reflects over the y-axis. Today, we are not just defining functions. We are dissecting their anatomy. From even the odd to increasing to decreasing to the absolute madness of piecewise definitions. We are going deep. We are going mathematical. We are going philosophical. Let's start. Even odd. Two labels that sound like middle school insults, but are in fact that basis of symmetry in our universe. And even function is one that says, no matter which direction you approach me from, I will respond the same. Mathematically, if fx is equal f minus x, congratulations! You are even. You're balanced. You are the mirror image of yourself. Odd functions. They are rebels. They twist, rotate, invert. F minus x is equal minus fx. They say, come at me from the left. I'll meet you on the right. But upside down. Just like personalities, just like ideologies, symmetry matters, but it's not always reflective. Now ask yourself, are you even or are you odd? Let's zoom out. Time change patterns. That's where increasing to decreasing functions come in. And increasing functions is like a lifelong learner. More input, more output. It rewards consistency, effort, time. A decreasing function, it pushes you. The more you give, the less you'll get. Sound familiar? And then there is the constant function. Flat, emotionless, predictable. Sometimes being constant is peace. Sometimes it's stagnation. But in mathematics, it's just this. Fx is equal c. A straight, unwavering line through the chaos. Now tell me, which one are you becoming? Let's go darker. Some functions live in the light, always above the x-axis, always positive. Fx greater than 0. There are helpful ones. They lift, they inspire. But others, they dwell in the shadow, below 0, below recognition. Fx smaller than 0. What makes a function positive or negative? The input, the progress, or the inherent nature of its formula. And isn't that a metaphor for human behavior? Are we defined by what we receive or how we process it? Okay, let's take a breath. Because now we visualize. This is where math meets art, where your brain finally sees the algebra. Want to solve fx is equal gx, plot them, find their intersection. That's it. The truth lies where two realities collide. But here is the twist. Graphs lie too. They hide asymptotes. They compress infinities. They only show what you ask them to. So when someone shows you a graph, ask, what did you leave out? Because in both math and life, what's invisible might just kill you. Piecewise, not broken. Segmented, defined by conditions. Fx is equal to conditions. 2 squared if x smaller than 0. 2x plus 1 if x greater or equal 0. Just like humans. Are you not the same person in every room? You adapt. You switch. This is not a glitch. This is survival. A piecewise function says, I behave differently depending on the circumstances. Which begs the question, when do you change? And are those pieces still the real you? Absolute value, the mathematical equivalent of no matter what happens, I'd always be positive. Fx is equal absolute x. Whatever you input, even if it's a mistake, even if it's pain, you'll only get magnitude. No negativity allowed, just distance, just how far you are from 0. But that's a lie, isn't it? Because pain still exists. We just frame it differently. Absolute value is emotional suppression. You say you are fine, but inside, the input was negative. It's a function, but it's also a mask. Next time you write f(x) is equal absolute value inside x minus 2, ask yourself, what are you subtracting? And why are you pretending it didn't hurt? So here is what they never told you. Functions aren't just math. They are models of identity, even and odd. Are you symmetrical or chaotic? Increasing, decreasing? Are you growing or declining? Positive or negative? Are you hopeful or destructive? Piecewise? Are you honest or compartmentalized? Absolute? Are you masking the pain or transforming it? Functions are psychological. They are philosophical. They are biological. They are you. Now, let's get real. If you made it this far, your brain has already been rewritten. You have stopped seeing functions as mere graphs and starting seeing them as living equations. But this was only level 1. In the next video, we're going into the dimension warping, world of inverse functions, composition, and function transformations. Not for the faint of heart, not for the ones who like math simple. Subscribe, because next time, you are not just flipping the function, we are flipping the universe. The function doesn't lie. It just tells you what you refuse to see. See you on the graph, Voyagers.